Howdy, howdy. Good morning. I'm in Greenville, Texas. Did I say howdy, howdy? I did say howdy, howdy, didn't I? Quick, funny story about that. When I went hiking with my son in Big Bend this last weekend, every time I passed somebody on the trail, I said howdy, howdy. And the only reason I know that is because my son called me out on it. He said, your new nickname is howdy, howdy. I didn't realize how often I said it, but obviously I do. I just caught myself saying howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Again, I'm in Greenville, Texas. I'm here securing sponsorships for my live audience show, The Road Less Traveled. Start my next 6-month run at the historic Texan Theater on January 28th. That's a week from tomorrow. My buddy Josh Weathers will be my guest on that show. And the next 6 months, or the 5 months after January, are incredible. It may be my best 6-month run in the history of my live audience show. I am super grateful to the community of Greenville for stepping up to the plate and embracing what I'm doing, giving me the opportunity to put these singer-songwriters in the spotlight and hear the story behind their music. Very, very grateful. What I wanted to talk about today on this live is fear. Now, I am terrified of rodents. All rodents, big rodents, small rodents, it doesn't matter. I hate them. Again, they terrify me. Some people are scared of snakes, some people are scared of spiders, some people are scared of heights. I heard recently about somebody that was scared of open water, and I kind of get that. That's not the type of fear I want to talk about, though. I want to talk about the type of fear that paralyzes us, that keeps us from taking a chance or taking a risk. The type of fear that keeps us from stepping out there on that limb. The type of fear that keeps us in our comfort zone. Every single day on my to-do list, I write 3 things. And if you watch these lives on a regular basis, you know what those 3 things are. I write, make one person's day. I write, don't give an F. And I write, do one thing that scares me. And I write, do one thing that scares me to remind myself to get outside my comfort zone, to push myself outside my comfort zone. It's very, very powerful when you are comfortable with being uncomfortable. As I was preparing for this live today, I started to think about, what are we scared of exactly? I know it's gonna be different on a case-by-case basis, but in general, what are we scared of? Are we scared of rejection? Are we scared of failure? Are we scared of looking stupid or looking silly? Are we scared of all of the above? Again, I think it's a case-by-case basis. I think more often than not, when we have to do something where there is a little bit of apprehension, a little bit of uneasiness, a little bit of fear, we think about the 150 things that could possibly go wrong. But we don't think about that one really badass, awesome thing that could go right. It reminds me of that meme on social media, and I'm sure you've seen it. It says something like, what if I fall? And then it also says, but oh darling, what if you fly? I know you've probably seen it, I probably jacked it up, but you understand what I'm saying. Yes, every time we step out on that limb, there's a chance that it could break and we could fall. But there's also a really cool chance that it doesn't break and some really, really cool happens. I firmly believe that outside of our comfort zone, that's when cool shit happens, for sure. So my challenge to you is, if you have that thing that is causing those feelings of fear, anxiety, apprehension, whatever, think about a time in your life where you had those similar feelings, but still pulled the trigger, that still stepped out on that limb, and you were fine. You succeeded. You were successful. You flew. You shined. Because so many times, that's what happens. We're terrified of failure and rejection and looking stupid and silly. But none of those things ever come to be. We pass the test, we win the race, we, again, succeed or fly. We have to remind ourselves when we have been successful of pushing through that fear. Not exactly sure why this was on my heart today, why this was on my mind, but I wanted to share it. Oh, I do know. I had a friend of mine who is a little bit apprehensive about something that she has coming up. It's like a speaking engagement. And did you know that public speaking is the number one fear? I think it's 76% of people would rather die than do public speaking. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Always appreciated. Remember, love wins. Make the important things important. See ya. Bye.